welcome to my quick overview of this season's artifact. I want to start doing it because in my stream, I'm always talking. Alexa, shut the fuck up! Thank you. I'm sure you want to freaking smart solve just like everybody else, but like, dude! In my stream, I'm always telling people the best way to set up their artifact. And this season's... I'm just gonna come out and say it. The artifact mods are shit! But we want to make the best of it. We want to get endgame ready. And that's my job, to help you out. What? Why? It's my job to help get you set up and ready for the endgame as quick as possible. As you can see, I already have a tentative loadout getting ready. And I already know which mods I'm going to be getting in my last section. I'm just trying to grind in bounties, and I don't have a lot of time. I work. I'm just like everybody else. I go to work, I go to college, but I want to make sure that everybody's ready for the end game as quick as possible. And some of the ones that I'm looking forward to, but we're gonna go for each and every single one of them so you guys can know which ones you should be looking out for. So starting off, we're just going to go over each and every one of them. Anti-barrier auto rifle. This is basically you just use your auto rifle to knock down barriers. Automatically, number one off the top of my head, hard light has always been phenomenal when it comes to barriers. I don't like using auto rifles as a barrier weapon, but if I had to, I just default to hard light, especially because a lot of like grandmasters and endgame activities use match game. And that is an easy way to combat it. So there you go. Have at it. Have fun. If you want to go meme around and use Actium War Rig, sweet business, be my guest and send me clips. Next up, Overload Bow. I told you guys about this in my getting ready for season 15 video. Tiku's Divination is glorious, and one that I've actually been enjoying is Biting Winds. I do plan on masterworking this. It is working really well for me, especially with Explosive Head, because it's basically explosive rounds, and it does some good work. Goes up to like 5k on boss champions, just knocking them out, just cleaning them up, and it's been working really, really well. Next up, Unstoppable Pulse Rifles. The way this works, a lot of people always ask me, how do these work? You have to hit the enemy a couple times in order to proc it, unlike with anti-barrier auto rifle and overload bow, which are always on. They're ever present until you use the round, and then it takes a little bit to kind of recharge. But with Unstoppable, I think it's 3-4 bursts, and then you're good. But also with Unstoppable, you can just kind of aim down sights. It'll load it on itself, and then you just fire. Unstoppable Sidearm. I do not recommend this. Sidearms aren't in a very good place, in my opinion, especially in in-game activities. I recommend using any of the other ones. I would actually rather use Unstoppable Pulse Rifles over Sidearms, just because Sidearms, again, they don't hit hard, they don't do the damage, they don't have a lot of range, and it's just completely overshadowed by Unstoppable Pulse, in my opinion. Disrupting Blade. Why is this a thing? Bungie. No one except Titans, God bless them, are going to rush up to a champion or a overload, especially an overload captain or minotaur, ready to throw their life away just to get the stun off. No. But I will make a meme build for this. Going into the second column, hands-on. You gain super energy on melee kills. This is very fun. If you want to mess around with this, have at it. Shotgun Dexterity, faster ready and stow speed for shotguns. I recommend this for all my PvP players. It's the benefits right there. Sword Scavenger. Swords get larger bonus reserves when you pick up ammo. I'm going to be grabbing this automatically because I use Crown Splitter a lot, and it takes a lot of ammo for like your heavy attack. Highly recommend. You can't stack them anymore, which is very unfortunate, but go for it. Next up, Fusion Rifle Loader. Highly recommend that you grab this. It increases the reload speed on fusion rifles. There's already a mod like this, but this exists just at 1 energy cost, so it's a discount. Highly recommend, especially with particle deconstruction. We'll be talking about that later. Linear fusion rifle targeting. Improved target acquisition, accuracy, and aim down sight speeds for linear fusion rifles. If you use linear fusion rifles a lot, recommended. If not, I wouldn't. Auto rifle loader. If you're having trouble reloading, grab this. However, I'm finding that the holster mods are working very, very well. And I find myself in very few situations where I have to have an auto rifle loader mod on to help me out. Shotgun ammo finder. Increase your chance of finding ammo while you have a shotgun equipped. If you use shotguns a lot in PvE, highly recommend. If not, don't worry about it. You're not going to be getting any benefit out of this on PvP because enemies in PvP drop ammo that they have. It doesn't just come out of magic thin air. Just go poof, baby, ammo. Not at all. Doesn't work. PvE only. Passive guard. I love this, especially because, again, Crown Splitter is king. I find myself using this a lot whenever I'm messing around or just going through mid-range PvE content. I'm using Crown Splitter. Get angry if you want. I am just deleting enemies. Fusion Scavenger. This was bugged. I think it's still bugged. To give you, if you have a fusion rifle in your special slot or regular slot, and you have, like, say, Sleeper Simulant and you're heavy, this will grant you ammo for the heavy as well. I've messed around with it. It's a lot of fun, but Bungie is going to patch it. So use this while it's not patched. I'm pretty sure they've patched it by now. But regardless, this is very, very good, especially for endgame. Especially considering that right now part of the meta is fusion rifle, fusion nades on Atheon. It's disgusting. Sidearm dexterity. Ditch it. Unstoppable fusion rifles. Use this for if you want to use Vex Mythic class in the end game. I recommend it. It is going to be a meme. You're gonna see it. It's gonna be great. Withering Heat, causing damage with a solar ability, weakens champions for a short duration. I haven't had an opportunity to play with this yet. I picked it up because it looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm interested to see how it debuffs enemies. We'll see how it goes. Resonant Siphon gains stasis ability energy when you or a member of your fire team stuns a champion. If you go into the end game and you're using stasis a lot, this is a must-have, especially in Grandmasters. You're going to be using or stunning champions a lot, and that's going to give you a ton of energy. Thermoclastic Strike. Solar and stasis melees disrupt combatants, stunning them, delaying ability regeneration, and lowering combatant damage output. It's good against overloads. Pick this up if you have long range. I don't recommend in the end game just going up and punching a champion. Excuse you. As I was saying, I don't recommend anything you going into endgame and just punching a champion unless you're a Titan. God bless. But other than that, I would not. I would pick something else. Fire and Ice. Defeating a champion spawns a random array of solar and stasis welds. If you have a well build going for you and it works for you, do it. Well builds just aren't that strong. Unfortunately, I still use my charts with light mods and my Warmind cell mods. There's just, until Bungie gives it a major buff, there's no point in using well mods. In my opinion, if you have a good well build, let me know so I can kind of take it, make my own copy of it and just take it for a test drive. Our final one. This is all going to go in your class item slot. Except for maybe this. Well of Potency. Picking up a matching elemental well grants you super energy. Again, if you have a well build and it works for you, grab this, use it. I encourage it. It feels, I'm not sure how much. It's probably going to give you 10% of your super at most per well that you pick up. So pick that up if you use well builds. Pyretic Embrace. Casting a solar super restores you to full health and shields. I see this being a huge win in PvP. Not even gonna lie. If you need to pop a super panic and just dip, grab it, use it. Summer Classic booming. Words are hard. Defeating a combatant with the solar stasis of melee generates an orb of power. Again, melees don't really do that much damage. Not a lot of them. So I highly recommend just passing on this one. In my opinion, pass on it. Focusing lens. I highly recommend this. Season of the Chosen. This was disgusting. Your light abilities do bonus damage to combatants affected by stasis. And since last season gave us a exotic sidearm, unfortunately, that can actually cast stasis on its own, you can use this and take it into solo content. So if you want to test around, play around, test with it, grab it. It is extremely good in endgame content. Highly recommend. And finally, particle deconstruction. Words are hard. This one is basically going to be breach and clear, but on not on a grenade launcher. It's going to be on a fusion rifle. Dealing damage to a combatant with a fusion rifle or a linear fusion rifle grants bonus damage with a fusion rifle or a linear fusion rifle against that combatant for a short duration. This effect stacks up to 5 times. Now, I have seen videos of people one-phasing bosses with this mod. It is disgusting. I'm picking up as soon as I can, and I'm going to be making a video on it once I get it, so keep an eye out for that. So that's basically my recommendations. My recommendations off the top of my head for my personal build I'm going to be grabbing are Anti-Barrier Auto Rifle, Overload Bow, Unstoppable Pulse Rifle, Sword Scavenger, Fusion Rifle Loader, Passive Guard, Fusion Scavenger, Unstoppable Fusion Rifles, Withering Heat, Fire and Ice, Focusing Lens, and Particle Deconstruction. If you guys disagree with me or agree with me, or you just want to talk about the mods in general, leave a comment in the comment section down below, or you can come talk to me at my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/itskbalpha. I stream schedule is kind of all over the place because of work and college, but I stream as often as I can, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll talk to you in the next video. Much love, peace out, and